Hi everybody, thank you for coming back to Lose It a Lambo. Here's something new for you. How many of you have heard that your state of mind is directly proportional to your quality of life? Alright, so if you change your mindset and you change the way you think about things, you can actually improve your quality of life. I found a really good example of this and I just really want to share it with you guys. So I recently witnessed two children of approximately the same age approaching the exact same obstacle. So we're talking about a backyard game, right? Throw a ball at a target, score points. Alright, so here you watch how the state of mind can be different for two different people approaching the same situation and how it affects the process and the outcome and potentially the future. So child one approaches the game. He's like, I don't know how to play this game. He's, takes the ball, throws it at the target, far off to the left. Immediately, his composure changes. Shoulders slouch forward, his head goes down, he's shaking his head, and he's like, I'm not good at this game. Walks away. Child 2 approaches the exact same obstacle. It's his first turn, grabs the ball, throws it. It's way off to the right. And he's like, well, I guess that's not the way to do it. He kind of laughs it off, walks back. Child 1, round 2, okay, grabs the ball, largely overcompensates. So if you threw it far to the left the first time, it went far right this time. His shoulders immediately shrug forward, heads down, and he's like, this game's so hard. He's like, I'm not good at this game. Okay, walks away, and then doesn't even just walk back for the next turn, but leaves the game. After his second throw, he leaves the game and he says, I quit. I'm not good at this. I can't do this. I can't, saying to himself, he cannot be successful at this. This is not something he can ever be good at. Right? Leaves and starts doing an activity that's, a mindless activity, like playing a game, watching a show. All right. So that was it. All right. Child 2 approaches for round 2, throws the ball. And he overcompensates high, goes far and above the target, and he's like, oh no, that didn't work either, right? Walks away, okay, and he keeps trying. So he stands there by himself, and he's like, well, he's thinking to himself like, that didn't work and that didn't work. So he throws it again, scores a point. Now, by no means would this have been a game-ending point. This game was still going on, even though child 1 left. All right, child 2 goes, grabs the ball again, walks back, throws it, and gets better every single time. Now, or not every time, but is progressing, gets better and better and better. Now, this, all children grow into adults, and this you can bet that the same rules apply. So here's a great example. All right, I got my first job. I was at Subway restaurant. I was working hard. I was just excited to be making $1. I was on the road to be able to buy myself nice things and this and that, and it was the start of something big. So I threw everything I had into it. I didn't care if I was just making sandwiches, and didn't care that I was making minimum wage of I don't know, it was about $7.50 an hour, and it didn't matter. It was just I was trying to get all the hours I could and work as hard as I could and do better. Right, and then I was very confused because I'd see other new people join, get hired on, and they were really down, and they're like, yeah. I'd be like, how you doing? You okay? And they'd be like, I don't know, another day, another dollar, and just like, just they're like, I was stuck in this minimum wage job, and I couldn't find anything better, but hopefully I find something a little better, and every time you'd see them at work, pretty much, they'd be really down. You'd tell they hated their job, didn't like being there. And I couldn't understand it. It's like, well, why not just, do better and just see where it gets you, get more hours or something. Something's got to be better, right? And it was amazing to see as those people would either stay on in the same position for a long time or eventually quit and go do something else. But it was interesting, and I stuck with it. I just kept doing my best, and then before I knew it, it actually got recognized. And I got promoted to a manager, and then promoted to a manager at a bigger Subway in the city, and just from just trying to do better, and I was 17 years old. I didn't care how old I was or how much I was making, or I just tried to do better. And they say if you're not growing, you're dying. So it seems to be something that really stays with me as far as living a high quality of life. You just keep growing and don't sit back and recite on what you don't have. Think about what you don't have. Think about what you want, and then just look up the steps on what it takes to get there. Or look what people who have what you want, what they do, or just, you know, if you're even kind of like writing, go write more. You know, make the mistakes. You know, it doesn't matter. Just keep making the mistakes, and you'll get better. You know, through even if it's just through trial and error. Like the story of my life is learning through trial and error. I think everybody's life, but it was, you know, you learn from the bigger the error, the more you learn, and you know, you just try to get better. But I don't, you know, expect to start out everything great. You know, I'm usually the hardest on myself. But I really want to share that. I really want to share that with you guys and just get that message out there. So. Thank you for coming back to Lose It a Lambo. This is something a little different. I don't know how many of you listen this far. If you listen to this far and you got to the end of this, you know, I want you to comment below. Comment below, and then you know, I'll get you something special. All right, so just comment below, say, you know, I listened to the whole thing, and let me know how it, you know, how it made you feel. If you learned anything, or if it made any sense to you, just comment something, whether through YouTube or Facebook or whatever. Yeah, do it. Yeah, and I'll try to do something special for you. All right? But yeah, that's it for now. You guys take care. Thank you for coming back to Lose It a Lambo. You guys are awesome, and yeah, take it easy.